The moment foam appeared, breathing was already happening. No one showed you how to inhale. No one instructed the heart to beat. Eyes just opened and sight was there. Ears heard automatically and sound was already moving. The sun, the earth, the water, the space, all holding the life without asking anything in return. No parent turned your lungs on. No teacher gave you awareness. No religion placed you into life. This was already here. But very quickly a new world was built. A world of roles, of duties, of waiting to be seen. You were told, this one will protect you, that one will define you, those ones will complete you. And so life, which was already whole, was broken into parts. From that point on, every step became a performance. To earn love, to deserve worth, to be enough in the eyes of others. Not enough to breathe, not enough to feel, not enough to simply be, but enough to impress, to fit, to be what was expected. You were not taught to live, you were taught to fulfill, to become something others could admire, others could approve, others could hold up as a good one. And in that chase, your own center was never touched, not even once. Relationships were not offered as mirrors, but as missing pieces, incomplete by design, just enough to keep you reaching. You were told you need a partner, you need a child, you need a circle of friends, you need the whole system to keep you safe. And so you gave your time, your attention, your energy, your truth. You put everything online to work for that, to make others happy, to keep the illusion going. But those who turned inward, those who broke the cycle, they did not become selfish, they became free. Gautam did not spend his life trying to make his family proud. He saw the illusion and stepped out of it. Guru Nanak did not devote himself to family roles or community approval. He discovered what could never be given by another, and from that he shared this. Joshua did not raise a household. He became a doorway. None of them were dependent. None of them asked others to depend on them. They only asked that be your own light. Try to find your own center, discover yourself. And still, love moved through them more purely than any family could contain. And yet, so many bow to these names, they sign to them, they frame their faces on walls, but look closely. Look at their lives. Each stepped out of the story. They left their homes, they walked away from comfort, from roles, from all expectations. Not to escape, but to discover what cannot be found through anyone else. If you worship Guru Nanak, if you pray to Jesus Christ, if you admire Gautam Buddha, but fear your own child, your relative, your friend, your neighbor to walking the same path, then what you are worshipping is not the truth in them, but the safety in their distance. You have turned freedom into a statue and silence into a ritual. If someone close to you begins to turn inward, to walk alone, to question what they were given, and you resist them, hold them back, try to keep them from themselves, then you become not their friend, but their weight, not their sport, but their test. But this is not a blame. Before hearing this, you may not have known. It is not your fault. You were shaped too, taught to protect, taught to fear losing, taught to hold on. You were never told that letting go can be love too. So if someone in your life begins to see clarity, don't be afraid. Don't try to fix them. Don't pull them back into the play. Let them go. Let them live. You may not understand it, but something in you knows it's real. This is not about rejecting anyone, not the mother, not the father, not the partner, not the child. It is about no longer living as if someone else holding your life. They do not. Don't teach your children to depend on you. Don't teach your partner to need you. Don't teach anyone to lean on your presence as if it's their foundation. They too have foundation. They too have presence. They too are breathing. They too are moving in the same space held by the same life. The same spark that lives in you lives in them. The same awareness, the same silence. So don't carry them. Don't cripple their flight with your wings. First, find your own center. Discover this wholeness, then let them stand too. So if the day comes when you are gone or they are alone, they do not depend on thinking about you. They are not gasping like a fish out of water. Let them also discover their own center, their own independence. They are breathing, whole, free as well, but they don't know just like you don't know. This is your life. It is already moving, already complete, not waiting for anything. It is just like a flow. Either you join it or you will be left behind. Not one person gave it to you. Not one person is sustaining it. So stop waiting. Stop performing. Stop asking to be cared for in a way that no one can truly provide. What is here was never meant to be held by another. It holds itself, and it is holding you now. Life is not in the temple, the walls, the crowd. It is here, alone, alive, complete. You don't need anyone. You don't need to depend. You were never meant to.